Many of the changes to Vermont's deer hunting regulations this fall are related to archery hunting. In this video, you'll learn more about these changes as well as some archery hunting tips to stay safe this season.
Archery season begins October 1st and continues through November 13th. The archery season resumes on November 30th after the rifle season is over and ends on December 15th. Because of the extended season, the archery season will overlap with youth and novice weekend as well as early muzzleloader and regular muzzleloader seasons. You are allowed to fill your rifle buck tag with archery equipment. However, it must be a legal buck and you must use your rifle buck tag. You cannot use your archery tag during the rifle season.
Archery season is now 23 days longer than it was before, providing a lot of additional hunting opportunity. With a 1 buck annual limit in place, we don't expect an increase in the buck harvest, but we do expect a small increase in the antlerless harvest, and that's a good thing.
Antlerless harvest during the archery season is one of our best deer management tools. Because of where and how archery hunters hunt, this harvest tends to come from areas with higher deer densities and has little or no impact on areas with fewer deer. Archery hunting is also effective in more developed areas where firearm hunting is prohibited, unsafe, or otherwise ineffective for managing deer.
A crossbow may now be used as a means to take game by any person during any hunting season that permits the use of bow and arrow. All arrows, including crossbow bolts, must have an arrowhead of at least 7/8 of an inch wide and 2 cutting sides. It is illegal to transport a cocked crossbow in a motor vehicle.
When using a firearm or a crossbow, remember to keep your finger off the trigger and out of the trigger guard until you're ready to shoot.
So once you have your crossbow cocked, you're going to need to at some point discharge it, whether that be at your target animal, hopefully if you're having some good luck, whether that be into a crossbow discharge target, specifically for bringing out near your stand and shooting into, whether that be a special made crossbow discharge arrow. It doesn't have any fletching, so they would not get ripped off, and it has a heavy weighted tip to just fall out of this guy really quick. It's designed to shoot only 6 to 10 feet away from you into a soft ground or a rotten stump or something like that. Also has a ridge here so it won't go deep under the ground, so you can retrieve it and use it again. For this guy, again, you would use your typical arrow with just with a field point instead of a broadhead. So carry one of these with you if you're hunting with a field point just for this. Most crossbows, you'll need to use something of this variety because most of them don't have a way to uncock themselves. Some of the new ones do, but still at this point, most of them don't. Know your equipment. Some hunters claim that they can shoot a crossbow accurately out to 100 yards, while the actual effective range of a crossbow is closer to 30 or 40 yards. Ah, nice shot.
Thanks.
But I can do that.
Whoa, 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 Nate, you don't have an arrow knocked. You never want to dry fire your bow, remember? You might damage your limbs or even hurt yourself.
I didn't even notice. Thank you. Always be sure of your target, what's in front of it, and what's behind it. And only point your loaded firearm, bow, or crossbow in a safe direction at all times.
Never shoot over a ridge or into the sky.
You don't ever want to shoot an arrow straight up into the air.
Protect your broadheads and yourself by using a covered quiver.
Man, I'm glad I came to the range to start practicing. I clearly have some work to do. I'm not quite in shape enough to be out hunting right now.
Always wear a 5-point safety harness when hunting from a tree stand. These harnesses come in 2 main types, though there are lots of different kinds. The first is the vest style, seen here, and the second is just a simple harness that's mostly made up of this seatbelt-like cord. These harnesses are really important should you have an accident while hunting from your tree stand. If you slip and fall, these guys are going to protect you from a potentially fatal plummet. It's really, really important that you check these for wear and tear at the beginning of every season and every time you go out hunting.